All right, I'm looking at another Fibble. This is the game that's just like Wordle, but on every row, one of the clues is a lie. They're starting us with melon. I'd like that O to be true. We could do the O, and then let's do like an ER word. How about let's do boxer. Why not? Ooh, okay. So one of the O's is a lie. So we know there's no E's. So let's stick with the O being in there. OL. We could do. Let's do Dolly. I don't know. Okay, so so if in the first word, melon and Dolly, one of the L's is a lie, one of the O's is a lie, everything else is true. And so, we know that there's at most one L, which is fine. There is a Y, which is interesting. So, if there's no O, then there is an L. And we would have, the Y not at the end. That's the tricky part, isn't it? The Y not at the end. Yells, no. Polyp is not possible. Yes, it is possible. It is possible, actually. Yeah. Yeah, that's possible. Ooh, okay. Well, again, one of these two L's is a lie, which means the gray O's are true, so there's no O. There is an L, so this... Oh, wait, that's the lie. This is... Oh, there's no L. There's no L. There's no L. That's the lie. We know there is a Y. There's a B, X, or R, which is interesting. So... What's a word with a Y? And maybe a P. Crypt. Crypt? Crypt, and it's got the R. Boxer. We needed one of those letters from Boxer. Oh, Polyp would have 0 lies. Oh, I thought I had the answer. Oh, okay. Syrup. Syrup? No. No, that doesn't work. I was thinking... RYP, but that's the wrong, that's not how it's spelled. If the, but the, right, you could put the P, okay, so if the Y were the lie, okay, if there's a P at the end, let's go that way. If there's a P at the end, this is the lie, this is true, there's 2 P's. So the P can't be at the end. We could do... What is this word? We need a B, X, or R. We need a Y. And okay, so the trick is if the Y is probably not here. This is probably true. And so we either need no P or maybe a P at the beginning. Maybe the P is the lie because it's at the beginning. Psych. Oh, Boxer would have to. Oh, we need a B, X, or R. That was gonna be it too. So maybe there's no P. Maybe there's no P. We just have the Y and a B, X, or R. And then Tryst. Okay, that one actually works. It's not right, but it works. Okay, so man, is there something else? Can't be crypt. If there's an R, then there's no T. Could we have... we could have, it could be abyss. Yeah, the B, and then the S would be the lion Tryst. Oh man, you get the Y not at the end, and it's hard to come up with all the right possibilities there, and I was trying all the wrong possibilities. Polyp and Tryst and crypt didn't work, and yeah, okay. Well, still got there in 5, but it felt like it was a bit of a struggle today, so I don't know. Let me know how your solve of this one went, and of course, be sure to subscribe for more.